Welcome, adventurers and curious souls. Today we're journeying to a hidden gem tucked away in the heart of the Balkans, Albania. While it might not be as famous as some of its Mediterranean neighbors, Albania's blend of ancient history, natural beauty, and vibrant culture rivals Europe's top destinations. In this video, we'll explore enchanting castles perched on hilltops, idyllic beaches with turquoise waters, and dramatic mountain landscapes that invite intrepid explorers. If you're seeking a place that's still off the mainstream tourist radar, yet brimming with wonders, then fasten your seatbelt and get ready for a mesmerizing journey. Albania is a land of contrasts. You can wander through Ottoman-era towns where cobblestone streets whisper stories of empires past, then head to modern city centers bursting with youthful energy. Picture yourself sampling homemade raki in a family-run tavern, or listening to the gentle hum of seaside breezes along the pristine Ionian coast. And let's not forget the friendly locals. Albanians are known for their exceptional hospitality and will welcome you like a long-lost friend. Stay tuned as we dive deep into the colorful capital of Tirana. Step back in time amid the stone architecture of Berat and Gjirokastër. Soak up the sun on the Albanian Riviera and venture into the rugged, accursed mountains. By the end of this 30-minute voyage, you'll not only have discovered the best places Albania offers, but also gained valuable insights into its captivating culture and enduring spirit. Get ready to add Albania to your ultimate bucket list. Let's begin our exploration of this Balkan treasure. 1. Tirana. The vibrant capital. Our first stop is Tirana, the beating heart of modern Albania. This lively capital city is a kaleidoscope of colors and influences, blending Ottoman relics, Italian architecture, and contemporary Albanian flair into one dynamic tapestry. Once known for its gray communist-era buildings, Tirana has transformed in recent decades into a hub of art and innovation, thanks in large part to the city's former mayor, Edi Rama, who initiated a project to paint the city in vibrant hues. Begin at Skanderbeg Square, the central plaza named after Albania's national hero. The wide, pedestrian-friendly space is anchored by an imposing statue of Skanderbeg on horseback, symbolizing the country's centuries-old quest for independence. Nearby, you'll find the Etem Bey Mosque, one of the oldest buildings in the city, which miraculously survived decades of state-imposed atheism. Step inside to admire its intricate frescoes, each telling a different story of Islamic art in Albania. For a deeper understanding of the country's past, head to the Bunk Art Museums, a series of underground bunkers transformed into modern art and history exhibits. These bunkers, constructed during the communist regime, now showcase Albania's difficult and fascinating journey through the Cold War era. Later, enjoy a leisurely stroll along the Grand Park of Tirana and its scenic lake. This urban oasis is perfect for a picnic or a refreshing break in nature, just steps away from the bustling city center. Don't forget to visit the new bazaar, Pazari 3, a revitalized marketplace teeming with fresh produce, local delicacies, and cheerful vendors. Savor Albanian specialties like bajrek, a flaky pastry filled with cheese, spinach, or meat, and sip on a cup of strong Turkish coffee as you immerse yourself in daily life. As night falls, Tirana's youthful population heads to the trendy bars and cafes of the Bloku district, once the exclusive neighborhood of the communist elite. Now, it's the epitome of cool, featuring live music, eclectic eateries, and a vibe that keeps the city buzzing well into the late hours. 2. Berat, the city of 1,000 windows. Next, we venture south to Berat, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known as the City of 1,000 Windows. One glance at Berat's iconic hillside neighborhoods explains this nickname. rows of Ottoman-era houses with large windows stacked tightly together, creating a fairy tale-like skyline that's best admired at sunset. This enchanting city is one of the oldest in Albania, its roots tracing back over 2,400 years. Begin your exploration by crossing the Gjirokastër Bridge, a historic stone footbridge spanning the Osum River. From here, you'll see Berat's whitewashed homes clinging to the slopes of two opposing hills, each crowned by medieval fortifications. Climb up to the Berat Castle, a living fortress where families still reside within its ancient walls. As you meander along cobblestone paths, you'll stumble upon Byzantine churches, Ottoman mosques, and hidden courtyards teeming with flowers, a testament to Albania's layered history and religious coexistence. One of the castle's hidden gems is the Onufri National Museum, dedicated to the legendary 16th century Albanian iconographer Onufri. Marvel at his vibrant religious paintings that incorporate a distinctive shade of red, sometimes called Onufri's red. The museum also showcases intricately carved iconostases, which reveal the region's rich artistic traditions. Berat's dual neighborhoods, Mangalem and Gjirokastër, offer a fascinating contrast. Mangalem's narrow lanes hide centuries-old mosques and houses pressed closely together, while Gjirokastër's quieter streets feature elegant stone homes and a breathtaking view across the river. Whether you're sampling local honey and olive oil or chatting with friendly shopkeepers, Berat embodies Albanian hospitality at its finest. Don't miss the chance to witness this picturesque city bathed in golden light at dusk, a memory that will linger long after you've left. 3. Gjirokastër, the Stone City. From one UNESCO gem to another, we head further south to Gjirokastër, often called the Stone City, due to its distinctive gray-roofed buildings. Gjirokastër's dramatic hillside location, dominated by a sprawling fortress, creates an imposing first impression as you approach. This is the birthplace of Albania's notorious communist leader, Enver Hoxha, and the famed writer Ismail Kadare, whose novels vividly depict life in Gjirokastër. The city's centerpiece is the Gjirokastër Fortress, perched high above the Drino Valley. Inside, you'll find the Armaments Museum, showcasing relics and stories of Albania's past military conflicts. Even if you're not a history buff, the fortress provides panoramic views of the city, with its sea of slate rooftops and the rolling hills beyond. It's a photographer's paradise, especially on sunny days when shadows play across the stone facades. Descend into the heart of Gjirokastër's Old Town, where steep cobblestone streets wend past Ottoman-era tower houses, or kule. Many have been converted into guest houses and museums, like the Skenduli House, which offers a glimpse of 19th century Albanian family life and architecture. Notice the tall stone walls, wooden balconies, and elaborately carved ceilings reflecting a blend of practicality and refined taste. Beyond the historical marvels, Gjirokastër captivates with its culinary traditions. Taste local dishes such as kifki, rice balls with herbs, or hearty lamb baked in a stone oven. As you explore, keep an ear out for the strains of polyphonic singing, a centuries-old folk tradition unique to southern Albania. If you're fortunate, you might catch a live performance echoing through the historic streets. Gjirokastër's tapestry of stone, history, and culture makes it a soulful stop that will undoubtedly deepen your appreciation for Albania's heritage. 4. Shkodër, gateway to the north. Now let's head north to Shkodër, a cultural and historical hub, often referred to as the gateway to the accursed mountains. Situated near Lake Shkodër, southeastern Europe's largest lake, this city boasts a laid-back atmosphere that blends tradition with modern-day life. Begin with a visit to Rozafa Castle, perched on a rocky hill at the confluence of three rivers. Legend tells the story of a young woman named Rosafa, who was walled into the castle's foundations to keep it from collapsing, a haunting testament to Albanian folklore. Once you reach the top, take in panoramic views of Shkodër, Lake Shkodër, and the surrounding mountains, a breathtaking sight that reveals why this region is cherished by photographers and nature lovers. In the city center, you'll find a tapestry of cultural influences. Catholic cathedrals, Orthodox churches, and mosques stand side by side, illustrating Albania's storied tradition of religious harmony. The pedonale, or main pedestrian street, is lined with coffee bars, boutiques, and restaurants, where locals gather for lively conversation over macchiatos. Shkodër has long been regarded as Albania's cultural capital, producing many notable artists, writers, and musicians. Don't miss the Marubi National Museum of Photography, which houses an impressive archive dating back to the mid-19th century. The photographs offer a rare glimpse into Albanian life and traditions spanning several generations. Whether you're exploring the castle's ramparts, sipping coffee in a sidewalk cafe, or discovering the region's fascinating history through photographs, Shkodër invites you to slow down and savor the northern spirit before venturing deeper into Albania's rugged wilderness. 5. The Albanian Riviera, sun, sea, and scenic bliss. No trip to Albania is complete without experiencing the sun-kissed shores of the Albanian Riviera. Stretching along the Ionian Sea from Vlora to Saranda, this coastline is famed for its crystal-clear waters, hidden bays, and dramatic mountain backdrops. Imagine pristine beaches reminiscent of the Greek Isles, minus the heavy tourist traffic. One of the most popular stops along this route is the beach town of Dhërmi. Accessed by a winding coastal road, Dhërmi greets you with dazzling turquoise waters and white pebble shores. Here you can unwind under a straw umbrella, indulge in fresh seafood, and take a refreshing dip in the Ionian Sea. For a taste of Albanian nightlife, Dhërmi also hosts summer beach festivals that attract music lovers from across Europe. Further south lies Himara, a laid-back coastal village, where Greek influence is palpable in the local dialect and food. The Old Town area perched on a hill offers lovely views and a slower pace of life. Continue your scenic drive to Porto Palermo, home to a small bay guarded by the Ali Pasha Castle, a fitting spot for history buffs and Instagram enthusiasts alike. Perhaps the crown jewel of this coastline is Ksamil, near the Greek island of Corfu. Ksamil's sandy coves and shallow waters make it ideal for families, while the surrounding islets are perfect for kayaking or snorkeling. Only a short drive from Butrint, another UNESCO World Heritage Site, Ksamil presents a harmonious blend of nature, leisure, and history. While the Albanian Riviera is steadily gaining popularity, it remains less commercialized compared to other Mediterranean hotspots. Whether you're seeking a tranquil retreat on a secluded beach or a vibrant party scene under the summer sun, the Riviera has something for every traveler. So let the waves wash your worries away and embrace the Mediterranean charm that makes Albania's southern coastline truly unforgettable. 6. Butrint and Apollonia. Ancient echoes. For history aficionados, Albania's ancient sites offer a fascinating glimpse into the civilizations that once flourished here. Two standout destinations are Butrint and Apollonia, each bearing traces of Greek, Roman, Byzantine, and Venetian influences. Nestled in a lush forested area near the Greek border, Butrint National Park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that feels like an outdoor museum. Wander among the remains of an ancient Greek colony that later became an important Roman city. Highlights include the Greek theater, the Roman Forum, and the majestic baptistry adorned with beautiful mosaics. Walking along the wooden boardwalks, you'll pass through centuries of history, all set against a tranquil landscape of wetlands and wildlife. Keep an eye out for turtles basking in the sun or rare bird species taking shelter in the park's protected habitat. In central Albania, near the modern city of Fier, lies Apollonia, founded by Greek colonists in the 6th century BC. Once a thriving city devoted to Apollo, the site preserves an impressive array of ruins spread across rolling hills. Explore the Bulu Terion, Council House, the Grand Monument of Agonothetes, and the Archaeological Museum, housed in a former monastery. Apollonia's peaceful setting, dotted with olive trees, allows you to contemplate the grandeur of antiquity at your own pace. Both Butrint and Apollonia connect the dots between Albania's ancient past and its modern identity. By delving into these archaeological treasures, you'll gain a richer understanding of how various empires and cultures shape the land we see today. If you have a passion for history, these sites are a must-visit on your Albanian itinerary. 7. Lake Coman and the Accursed Mountains. Epic landscapes. Shifting from ancient ruins to breathtaking natural wonders, we head back north to experience the wild heart of Albania, the Accursed Mountains, Bjeshket e Namuna, and the pristine waters of Lake Coman. If you're craving epic landscapes and outdoor adventure, this region will exceed every expectation. Start your journey with the Lake Coman ferry, often described as one of the most scenic boat rides in Europe. Carved by the Drin River, the emerald green lake meanders through steep gorges that resemble the fjords of Norway. Towering peaks loom overhead, and tiny villages occasionally dot the shoreline, offering a glimpse of life in Albania's remote highlands. The ferry ride itself takes around 2 hours and provides countless photo opportunities. So have your camera ready. Once you dock, continue to the Valbona Valley. This alpine paradise, nestled at the foot of the Accursed Mountains, beckons hikers with its crystal-clear streams and dramatic ridges. The Valbona to Theth hike is a particular favorite, spanning roughly 17 kilometers through rugged highlands, dense forests, and sweeping panoramas. Villages along the way offer rustic guest houses where you can rest, savor traditional cuisine, and appreciate the legendary hospitality of northern Albania. In these mountains, legends run deep. Locals share tales of fairies and ancient spirits said to dwell among the craggy peaks. Whether or not you believe the folklore, there's an undeniable magic here. A sense of stepping back in time to a land shaped by natural forces. If you're an adventure enthusiast or simply seeking peace in nature, the Accursed Mountains will leave an indelible mark on your heart. 8. Kruja and the Skanderbeg Legacy. No exploration of Albania is complete without a visit to Kruja, the birthplace of the national hero, Gjirokastër Skanderbeg. Perched high on a mountainous slope overlooking the Adriatic Sea, Kruja played a pivotal role in the 15th century battles against the Ottoman Empire. Skanderbeg's strategic leadership and resilience in this very fortress earned him a revered place in Albanian history and identity. Begin your tour at the Kruja Castle, which houses the Skanderbeg Museum, a grand tribute to the hero's life and achievements. Step through the museum's arched doorway and immerse yourself in a world of medieval armor, weapons, and murals depicting crucial battles. The fortress walls provide sweeping views of the surrounding landscape, a vantage point once used to spot approaching enemies. It's easy to imagine the defiant spirit of the Albanian warriors as you gaze across the horizon. Just outside the castle, you'll find the Old Bazaar, a charming cobblestone street lined with wooden shops, selling traditional handicrafts, antiques, and souvenirs. From handmade rugs to filigree jewelry, this marketplace offers a glimpse into Albania's artisanal heritage. Don't hesitate to haggle politely. You might leave with a unique keepsake that represents the spirit of Kruja. Before you depart, pause to absorb the atmosphere, a fusion of heroic legends and medieval architecture set against a rugged mountainous backdrop. Kruja not only honors Albania's past, but also inspires pride in its future. As you depart this storied town, you'll carry with you a deeper appreciation for Albania's enduring legacy of courage and independence. 9. Vlora and Dhërmi, where history meets beach vibes. Continuing our journey along the coast, we arrive in Vlora, a city where Albania's Declaration of Independence was signed in 1912. Today, it seamlessly blends its patriotic past with modern beach town energy. The city's wide boulevards, lined with palm trees and bustling cafes, open onto the shimmering waters of the Adriatic and Ionian Seas, making Vlora a popular getaway for locals and tourists alike. Visit the Independence Monument in Flags Square, Jeshi Ani Flamurit, to connect with the city's historical significance. Nearby, the Independence Museum explores the story of how Vlora became the birthplace of Albania's sovereignty. After immersing yourself in history, take a leisurely stroll down the promenade, sampling fresh seafood from waterfront restaurants. Further south, you'll find the laid-back beach town of Dhërmi, already mentioned as part of the Riviera, but worth revisiting in detail. Its azure waters and pebble beaches are perfect for swimming, snorkeling, or simply basking in the sun. The hillside village above the beach offers quaint guest houses and jaw-dropping views of the Ionian coast. Catch the sunset from a cliffside terrace, and you'll understand why many travelers fall in love with Dhërmi's unspoiled charm. Whether you're exploring Vlora's historic landmarks or soaking up rays in Dhërmi, this region offers an inviting mix of Albanian heritage and natural beauty. It's a fantastic finale for those who want both cultural depth and seaside relaxation in a single trip. 10. Cultural traditions and Albanian cuisine. One of the greatest joys of traveling in Albania is indulging in its vibrant culture and mouth-watering cuisine. Albanian culinary tradition is shaped by its Ottoman legacy, Balkan neighbors, and Mediterranean climate, resulting in a delicious tapestry of flavors. A classic must-try is bajrek, a flaky pie often filled with spinach, cheese, or meat. You'll find it at bakeries everywhere, perfect for a quick bite on the go. Another staple is tave kosi, a comforting dish of lamb baked with yogurt and rice, flavored with herbs like oregano and mint. In coastal regions, fresh fish and seafood dominate the menu. Think grilled octopus, calamari, and daily catches from the Ionian or Adriatic seas. When it comes to beverages, raki is king. This potent homemade brandy is distilled from grapes or plums and is usually served as a gesture of hospitality. Albanians often enjoy it with meze, small plates of olives, cheese, and cured meats. For non-alcoholic options, Turkish coffee or strong espresso is ubiquitous, reflecting Albania's deep-rooted cafe culture. Beyond the plate, Albania's traditional dances and music bring communities together during festivals and weddings. Witnessing a troupe perform the vaje, a circle dance accompanied by fast-paced folk music, is a mesmerizing cultural experience. In the South, polyphonic singing groups keep an ancient vocal tradition alive, weaving layered melodies that echo with emotion and history. Whether you're devouring a homemade feast at a countryside guest house or joining in a spirited dance at a local celebration, Albanian culture is best appreciated through participation. Embrace the warmth of its people, the flavor of its cuisine, and the rhythm of its music. In doing so, you'll form memories that resonate long after you've returned home. 11. Practical tips and etiquette for traveling in Albania. Before you embark on your own Albanian adventure, let's cover a few practical tips to ensure a smooth and enriching journey. 1. Getting around. Albania's road network has improved significantly, but some mountain roads can be narrow and winding. If you plan to drive, be prepared for unexpected obstacles such as livestock crossing the road. Buses, furgons, connect major cities, but schedules can be informal. Research routes in advance or ask locals for the best connections. 2. Currency and costs. The local currency is the Albanian lek, AL, though euros are sometimes accepted in tourist areas. Albania remains quite budget-friendly compared to other European destinations. You'll find that lodging, food, and activities come at a reasonable cost, making it an attractive option for travelers seeking value. 3. Language. Albanian is the official language, but in major tourist areas, many people speak some English, Italian, or Greek. Learning basic Albanian greetings like "Përshëndetje," hello, and "Faleminderit," thank you, goes a long way in showing respect and building rapport. 4. Etiquette and customs. Albanians are known for their hospitality. Accept offers of coffee or raki graciously. Refusing can be seen as impolite unless you have a good reason. Dressing modestly is advisable when visiting religious sites, and always ask permission before photographing people. 5. Safety. Albania is generally safe, with low rates of violent crime. Petty theft can occur in crowded areas, so keep an eye on your belongings. In rural regions, you'll likely encounter locals eager to help if you lose your way. 6. Best time to visit. The summer months, June-August, are ideal for beach lovers, while spring and early autumn offer milder weather perfect for exploring historical sites and mountain trails. Winter travel can be trickier due to snow in mountainous areas, but you'll see a quieter side of the country. By keeping these tips in mind, you'll be well prepared to explore Albania's wonders with confidence and ease, ensuring an unforgettable journey from the mountains to the sea. We've traversed an entire country in these last 30 minutes, soaring over ancient fortresses, dipping our toes in turquoise waters, and scaling rugged mountain peaks. Along the way, we've seen how Albania's rich tapestry of history, culture, and natural splendor makes it a destination like no other. This small Balkan nation may be less famous than its neighbors, but it more than holds its own with UNESCO-listed cities, pristine beaches, archaeological treasures, and an unwavering sense of hospitality. Whether you find yourself in the lively streets of Tirana, the fairy tale vistas of Berat, or the silent majesty of the accursed mountains, each experience adds a layer to your appreciation for Albania's remarkable resilience and warmth. This is a place where tradition and modernity dance gracefully together, where a centuries-old castle might stand just a short drive away from a trendy cafe brimming with young creatives. As you finalize your travel bucket list, consider making Albania a priority stop. Wander off the beaten path, engage with the locals, and immerse yourself in the stories that have shaped this land for millennia. If you're seeking a destination that feels both comfortably familiar yet thrillingly unexplored, Albania awaits with open arms. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wonders of Albania. We hope this video has ignited your wanderlust and offered you a glimpse of a country that deserves to be on every traveler's radar. If you enjoyed this exploration, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more adventures around the globe. Until next time, safe travels and keep exploring.